I've always thought it was important to be yourself. Maintain who you are, and the rest will fall into place. And look, I'm not saying as a young child or a kid, it's not okay to have role models or people you look up to. But you don't start looking up to people when you're aged in your 30s and going on 40s. Now, you kind of know who you are at that point. I feel like that's the story of Kevin Durant. Now, Kevin had all things working when he played for the Thunder. He was the team best player, built the city up, was looked up on as an icon, even though he didn't win a championship yet. Now, albeit he did play with Russell Westbrook, which would come to find out he was a team cancer, but he still maintained his integrity. I don't know who Kevin Durant is at this point. He's been on 3 super teams. 2 of them have been failed. 2 of them have been failed. I'm going to call it right now that this Phoenix one will be failed. Now, he did play with the Golden State Warriors, where everybody wants to tell me he was the best player on those teams. Okay. But everybody knows, even in pickup basketball, you get enough good players, people can't sag off anybody. You can take advantage of them. That doesn't really speak to Kevin Durant's greatness. He won 2 Finals MVP. He still looks like the most unhappy person in the NBA, doesn't he? He strikes me as unhappy and unfulfilled. And the unfulfilled part is he does not know who he is. He's being who LeBron James is. LeBron was ahead of his time with the super teams. Went to Miami Heat, 4 Finals appearances, 2 NBA championships. Turned it around, went to the Cavaliers. That was not a super team. Won a championship. Turned it around, went to the Lakers. Won another championship. Kevin Durant just wants to hoop. He's never been a leader. And now I'm hearing that on top of Bradley Beal going to the Phoenix Suns, that they might get Kyrie Irving as well. Why don't you go ahead and bring the whole band back together? It doesn't matter. You're not that type of player. You've already proven that you're not that type of player. And look, I'm not trying to take shots and digs at KD. He's a good player, man. He really is. But you will never confuse a top 5 player of all time. He's just not that type of guy. And this trade means absolutely nothing. I don't think anything's going to come from it. And you're going to be top heavy and you're not going to have a bench. And that's just what it is. I appreciate you guys for listening to me. Please go ahead and subscribe to my Instagram channel, Rick One Ball.